He damn near smoked you. We see it on Twitter. It's your boy James. Trust the process. Oh my God. I want to just talk about protecting your peace. And sometimes it's not easy to protect your peace. Sometimes we have to go through those hard times in order to appreciate the good times. Die being dirty. It's your boy Jizz. Stop being dirty. Stop eating dirty. Trust the process. Protect your peace. See the new logo. The new logo. Got the drip. Get the drip with the drip, man. Got that shit is fire, bro. Or this is. I'm sure like this was lit. Like some summertime, some gym fly shits, like a light hoodie and all that. We got these there too, the thick joints. But I'm talking about like the light hoodie in the summer, like you know them little funny style nights that be like tight brick. But ain't like breaking up to wear like your winter hoodie type shit. Go for it, man. Link in the bio, man. You know what I'm saying? It's there. Before I get into this blog, I just want to say Happy Mother's Day. You know, Mother's Day's tomorrow. I want to say Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. And all the mother figures out there as well. You know, there's a lot, you know, those circumstances as well. So I'm sending love to everybody, you know, in those situations and things like that. But also, this has something that was weighing on my heart a little bit that I just wanted to say. You know, I understand what it's like to, you know, it's a weekend where, you know, we take our moms out and things like that, or maybe you take your wife out, or whatever the case is. But there's also a lot of people that don't have their mother in their life anymore, don't have a mother figure in their life anymore. And I said this could be a hard weekend for you, but I just want to say sometimes, you know, I know this is hard. It's easier said than done. I get it. But what I'm saying is like, you should use this weekend to not be upset or broken off the fact that, you know, these people aren't with you no more, and just like kind of use this day specifically to sit around the table where everyone who did love your mother or a mother figure who's no longer here, and everyone have a good story, like remember this time, remember that time, the great times. And if you got to drop a tear in a form of happiness, do that. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I learned as an adult, motherfuckers just need a good cry sometimes. You're like, what is wrong with me? You get a good cry out, good 38-second cry, you're ready to kick ass again. You know what I'm saying? A little reset. You know what I mean? Sometimes you got to remind yourself that you're fucking human. Things hurt. You know what I mean? Some things you just you can't ignore, you know, things just bother you like that. So I just want to say, you know, anyone who's going through going through that this weekend, and just, you know, understand that everything is about perspective in life, you know. So even if you could just view those situations, not like, oh, I don't like this day because it makes me think of my mom, or makes me think of my grandma, my aunt, or something like that. I understand what you're saying, but try to change your perspective on that. Use this day to actually think about them all day and how great they were, how much they meant to you. You know what I mean? Prep! How you name prep, but you don't prep when you're supposed to be most prepped for a battle that you knew you had to prepare for? Come on, preppy. Oh, some preppy bullshit right there. KCJ, salute. Oh, that was because Prep choked out the gate, by the way. That was ridiculous. One line in, just choked. He's like, yo, you know, look what you did to me. Like, you did this to you, buddy. What the fuck, man? You know, but I get it, you know, like, I'm telling you, like, people have brain farts, like your mind just goes blank. You know what I mean? Straight blank. He probably rehearsed that shit a million times and just boom, one line in, couldn't remember. KCJ goes round one, right? And when she went round one, oh, you know what? I think Prep, did you start with a rebuttal? Did I fuck you up? I don't know what it is. Who cares? You choked the fucking first round. You were done already. But salute to KCJ, you know, she definitely came through like with a vengeance. Like, oh, y'all motherfuckers is trying to like shit on my win. You know what I mean? Trying to say, oh, all I did was get this win because Twerk was choking. It's just an example, because remember how she smoked Swamp? People don't care. People only give a shit about the last thing you did for them, yo. And it sucks, but it's the way it is. So she came with a vengeance, reminded them what it is. So she definitely was on her shit. Prep goes round two. This round is clean for him, but for me, I'm like, yo, bro, you know, there's 100K on the line. This is crazy. Prep, you know, he battles a lot of things like that, and like, you know, it sucks when you do that in times before a tournament, because like some of your hottest shit might not be, you know. I just felt like it was very similar to the Sway battle. Like, he did build up each round, you know what I'm saying? The third round being his best round, the round that I actually did give him. But to me, this battle's clear. 2-1 KCJ. I see some people saying 3-0. Salute to her for advancing. Now, all right, we ain't ready to get into it. Let's get into, now we are Cortez and Jack Boy Maine just had a classic on the tournament. Yo, they were so hungry for this fucking battle. As soon as the shit started, like Jack Boy's coming out, like on his neck. Then Cortez, like, boom. Oh, my hand I just did the dishes. Cortez is on him, boom. Jack Boy on him, boom, boom. Like, there's no buildups. Like, yo, it was crazy. Like, talk about utilizing your time as well. You know, I know not these dudes are sporadic, fast rappers and shit. But even if you're not, bro, if you're being timed, like, for real, like me, I'm not a real rapidy rapper type shit. If I'm forced to do that, I'll have to switch up my style. It might not be so great. You know, I like building up. I'm a jokey kind of guy, laid back. I have parts where I go fast. I'm just speaking to me because I'm just speaking. There's plenty other rappers out there who can relate to what I'm saying. But these guys, like, really adapted. Like, their style is great for this. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, they call Tom on a Nitty, Tom on a Geechi. Like, guys that have, like, little moments where they slow down. Yo, these dudes was just spazzing. Salute to Jack Boy, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? The comeback kid, you know what I mean? Just definitely did his thing that first round. Came through the show like, yo, he started the same fire energy. I fucked with Jack Boy's round one, definitely. Like, I see everyone saying Cortez round one clear, but ain't nothing clear about this battle. And that's why I said the secondary part of this blog about did the judges, well, I don't really know what I'm gonna say something about, like, did the judges, you know, did the judges call this correctly or not? Something to just a grabby title, but it's because it ain't a negative thing. It's like, first of all, salute to the judges. They did great tonight. They didn't have to look at you motherfuckers so much, you know, like talking like for 30 minutes. You got to the point good. Freeway had like a fucking diamond piece of lint in his beard. Like, it was ridiculous. But like they did what they did. They're in and out perfect. And this one was a hard battle to call, bruh. So round one, I don't have none of these rounds clear. Round one, I do edge it to Cortez. I definitely do. Cortez edged that first round. He did like 2 extra things than Jack Boy. You know what I mean? That's why it wasn't a slight edges to me. He did 1 thing to steal this round. 2 things is like he edged it. 3 things like, you know, then he built up to clear and shit like that. But now, round 2, Jack Boy, same thing with T-Top. I'm like, yo, son's not beating this round, bruh. Like, Cortez is not beating this round, man. Like, you know, bruh, this battle's hard to call, bruh. Like, all right, so I'm gonna put it this way. It's so hard to call. Let me say this. When I say the judges called it right, they had to pick a winner. So the way they broke it down and how they're viewing it, they broke it down as best they can. They're viewing it the best they can, but you still see how many people saying Jack Boy. And I got robbed, but it's like, yo, nah, this could have went to Jack Boy. Huh? Okay, baby, 1 minute. So my daughter wants more milk. I'm trying to chill because, you know, they be wetting the, like, peeing through the diaper. I even double up on the diaper sometimes just because, like, it's the worst. Like, everything be soaked. Like, they be wet up here. Like, from, like, how much are you peeing, woman? My son, too, be crazy. But anyway, it's bedtime over here on my side. But, what I was saying was, sorry, pardon me. Daddy brain. Fuck. Oh, this battle could have went either way, man. You know, this one for me is hard to call. I think it's a classic. I don't see where someone really you know what I'm saying? Because when I was talking to White said Cortez round 1 and 2. I said, works. I got Jack Boy taking the second. So this is what I'm saying. This is a great battle. Salute to them. I honestly think they should throw Jack Boy like 5 racks at least for this. Like, yo, this is like, yo, when it's this close, bruh, this shit'll haunt you. I'd rather lose. I don't want to lose at all in the tournament, but I'd rather lose clearly than to being this close. But salute to Cortez for advancing. Salute Jack Boy for showing that he back on his bullshit. And you know what I mean? It is what it is. Moving on. Drugs and Rum Nitty. Yo, Rum Nitty is just like, this is the thing, right? Like, Rum Nitty comes out as Rum Nitty. Clean, smooth, punchlines, punching his head off, creative. Rum Nitty's, you know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. You know what I'm saying? I could say like, yo, I'm a little tired of seeing Rum Nitty, same style, same shit. But if this dude's winning battles, advancing, doing what he does, like he's fire, bruh. So why is he gonna switch it up now? Ain't no point, especially now in the tournament. It's ain't time to switch up what you're doing works. Stick to it. Now, Drub's approach in this battle wasn't too good because I feel like when you battle, like if I had to battle Rum Nitty, which I definitely would never want to, because He's super, get the fuck out of here. You stay away from me. But if I did, I knew I can't punch with him. I can't write with him. So I would look at his negative attributes and look at my positive and outweigh that. And I would perform my ass off, something he doesn't have. I would joke my ass off, something he doesn't do. Now, Drugs ain't really a jokety person either, but two things he could have did in this was talk to him like he talked to Yoshi, which now we see Drugs possesses that power, that ability. And also he needed to, his aggression was really low this battle. Like he wasn't his normal, aggressive self. And this was the time to do that. I think that's what made him lose this battle. As far as it being a 30, bro, I had Drugs taking the second round. Like, is it me? Like, maybe people just don't like people or something like that. I think Drugs, like, changed the dynamics of the battle. Like, Rum Nitty's just like, oh, punches round one, oh, punches round two. It's like, all right, cool. So Drugs goes, he gives us substance and different angles of, like, the breakdowns of how he broke down Nitty. You know what I'm saying? He had some retarded-ass line in that second, too. That was ridiculous. Like, I'm not a good remember line kind of guy. I don't know. My fault, y'all. Like, I was with my kids, the whole time. Still, it's like during the battle, I had no time to really. So, yeah, but salute to them for, I'm drained as hell, man. Like, it's sometimes, man, I'm a hard worker, you know what I mean? I have 2 babies. This shit is rough out here, man. But, I was still able to get this blog out to y'all. But, anywho, nobody gives a shit what you do. We're all grown adults. We all work hard. Get on with the fucking blog. Swamp and Geechi. Fire, bro. Another battle where people would sleep. People trying to say 30 or like, yo, bro, what's wrong with y'all? Round 1, Geechi goes, and I'm like, yo, this dude is just the GOAT, man. To me, I still think he's going to win the whole tournament. I think Geechi's just like the modern day GOAT. Like, and he ain't slowing up. You had Clips at one time thinking he's the GOAT. Then you had Verb not so long ago thinking and like people like this dude's consistency of how fire he is. His resume is probably be the greatest in battle rap ever when he retires. Ever. And he's about to get Mook on the resume as well. Come on, man. The motherfucker's incredible. With that being said, I had him winning round 1. Yo, Swamp, salute to him, man. Turned up in that second round. Crazy. I see people giving... See, this is where it got tricky, too. That's why this battle's close. I think the judges, the majority of what I'm seeing on Twitter, people gave... I had it 1-1 going to the third. I had Geechi taking the first. I had Swamp taking the second. In the third round, I tweeted, this is the round to take. He can steal the battle. Right now, Swamp could steal this battle because this battle is 1-1. I see the chat. No one's cheering for Swamp in the room, and the chat is hating. Like, I hope y'all not really, like, people who vote, I hope you're not really looking at these. I feel like the battlers, these top tiers who be hating in the chat be, like, really manipulating people's minds. Like, that shit corny, man. Like, swaying opinion type shit. That shit whack. I feel like they really too opinionated on there. Like, it comes off as hate. I'm going to hate. It ain't opinion. They, like, blatantly hating. But I see through that shit because I done dealt with hate my whole career, so I'm able to really see through that. Swamp was fire. It was 1-1 going to the third, and then he dropped the ball round 3, man. I said, yo, because Geechi's third round was beatable. This shit was beatable as fuck. Swamp cut his round short, I believe, and it still just wasn't enough for me. So I had Geechi edging that shit. But this was a great night. Salute to Swamp, salute to Geechi, so anything like that. Yo, anyone who's watching that after party, because I'm going to fuck to sleep when I put this out. I heard they're announcing the gnome battle. So like right in the comments who's on that gnome joint so I can see. And yeah, man, I'm out of here. I hope y'all all have a great Mother's Day. Trust the process, protect your peace. Link in the bio for the merch. My eyes are sizzling right now. I'm so sleepy. Stay blessed out there, man. Don't let the world take you down. Strive to be better every single day. People are gonna love you. If you do great, they're gonna hate you. If you do great, it don't matter, man. Live for you, live for your family. Look around you of who's really there for you, who's there to support you. Like, acknowledge those people who are around you, who's been there for you since day one and ain't switch up on you yet. Don't stop showing so much attention to the people who just selectively fuck with you. We don't fuck with that selectively shit around here. You know what I'm saying? You either all the way love me or down for me, or you not around me. Because I can see through that fake love where people just like, so quick to switch up on you because something goes wrong. Nah, man, those are people who ain't down for you. People are going to stay by you through your rights or your wrongs, and they're not going to put you down. at all, really. You know what I'm saying? I was more so thinking like people, like you're already down, people are gonna kick you lower. Like, be aware of who you surround yourself with. Protect your peace at all times and at all costs. And most importantly, stop being dirty.